A man is walking along the beach and finds a lamp buried beneath the sand. It's dirty, so he rubs it to clean it off, and to his surprise, a genie appears. The genie says, "I will grant you 3 wishes. But there is a catch: whatever you wish for, your ex-wife will get double." The man isn't thrilled about his hated ex-wife getting anything, but he excitedly makes his first wish anyway. "I wish I had $1 billion. Briefcases full of money appear before the man. The genie says, "Done. Your ex-wife now has $2 billion. The man curses, but continues with his wishes. "I wish I had a huge mansion." A giant mansion appears along the beach, and 2 more appear next to it. The genie says, "Done. The one on the left is yours, the other 2 belong to your ex-wife." The man thinks for a moment and then makes his final wish. "I wish you would beat me half to death."
A man and his wife were driving on the highway one night when he got pulled over by the cops for speeding. The cop walks up and informs the man of his unlawful deed. "I never speed," says the man. The wife chimes in, "Oh yes, you do all the time." The man says, "Damn it, honey, would shut your damn mouth." The cop sees the man wasn't wearing his seatbelt and says, "Sir, I'm also going to issue you a citation for not wearing your seatbelt." "I was wearing my seatbelt, sir. I just took it off," says the man. The wife chimes in again and says, "Officer, he never wears his seatbelt." The husband says, "Quit being a bitch and keep your fucking mouth shut." The cop then asks, "Ma'am, does your husband always speak with such callous vulgarity to you like this?" "Nah," she says, "only when he drinks all day." My wife, who is blonde, came running up to me in the driveway the other day, just jumping for joy. I didn't know why she was jumping for joy, but I thought, what the heck, and I starting jumping up and down along with her. She said, "Honey, I have some really great news for you." I said, "Great, tell me what you're so happy about." She stopped jumping and was breathing heavily from all the jumping up and down when she told me that she was pregnant. I was ecstatic. We had been trying for a while, so I grabbed her and kissed her on the lips and told her, "That's great, I couldn't be happier." Then she said, "Oh, honey, there's more." I asked, "What do you mean more?" She said, "Well, we are not having just one baby, we are going to have twins." Amazed at how she could know so soon after getting pregnant, I asked her how she knew. She said, "Well, that was the easy part. I went to Walmart and bought the twin pack home pregnancy test kit, and both tests came out positive." One evening, Mike went over to his friend Terry's house to play cards with some friends. Mike sat directly across from Terry's wife. Mike dropped a card on the floor and bent down to pick it up. When he looked across the table, he saw that Terry's wife had her legs open and no panties on. He sat up and was flushed. He went into the kitchen to get a drink of water. To his surprise, Terry's wife had followed him into the kitchen and said, "Did you like what you saw?" Mike said, "Yes, I did." She said, "Well, you can get more than that, but it will cost you $500. So Mike thought about this financial situation and said, "Okay." She said, "Come here tomorrow at 2:30 because Terry will be at work then." Mike said, "I'll see you then." The next day, Mike came over, they had sex, he paid her, then he left. Later, Terry came home and asked, "Has Mike been over here today?" She said, thinking she had been caught. As a matter of fact, he did. Terry said, "Good, because that fool came by my job this morning and asked to borrow $500 till this evening, and he said he would leave it with you." Cheers to this joke. A businessman enters a tavern, sits down at the bar, and orders a double martini on the rocks. After he finishes the drink, he peeks inside his shirt pocket, then orders the bartender to prepare another double martini. After he finishes that, he again peeks inside his shirt pocket and orders the bartender to bring another double martini. The bartender says, "Look, buddy, I'll bring you martinis all night long, but you gotta tell me why you look inside your shirt pocket before you order a refill." The customer replies, "I'm peeking at a photo of my wife. When she starts to look good, I know it's time to go home." A husband returns home from work one night to discover his wife is missing. He spends the next 2 days looking for her, only to come home on the second night and find his spouse eating some pasta in the kitchen. "You're alive!" he cries. "Where have you been all this time?" "These 4 men kidnapped me and had wild sex with me for a week," she replies. "But you've only been gone 2 days." "Yeah, I'm just here to get something to eat."